Hello and welcome to Pete's Odd Shop, which is currently infested with flu or something else, but either way I feel terrible. I know it's been a very long time since I've done a video, trying to get back into it. That's why this video is pretty much more of a systems test than anything else, and get back into things. So for today, this was given to me by a neighbour who's just getting rid of it. It's an old skybox to some degree. So I just want to I've got some new tools that I want to get familiar with. The desoldering station and hot air station. So I said, I'll take this apart, salvage some components. Curious to see what's in these. I just took out the backing screws already, save some time. As you can see, this was in storage for quite some time. That's why we have see there, we got some random oats in it, because you know, electronics love oats. Plenty of fibre in those. So yeah, I was going to take this apart and salvage salvage the caps. Mighty big caps. I'm not worried about this being charged, because this has been plugged out for 2 years, I would say. But yeah, even old school IDE hard drive. How big is this hard drive? It's 160 gigabytes. I assume there's nothing on this. Even if it was, it's probably going to be encrypted. But do I even have an IDE interface that I could check this? But maybe some other day. I suppose for now I'll just try and get things out of here. Not much to say really myself. Mostly working, and then, you know, when I'm not working, doing things for the animals to make sure they're all well and looked after and thriving out there, living their best life, as a friend of mine puts it. Nope. Oh, does it? Yeah. Again, I'm slightly flu-addled. I feel like garbage. I'm not in the greatest of form either. I was hoping to get back, do some, you know, high energy, get some videos done. Hurrah! But yeah, I'm just not feeling it at the moment. Just not in a bad form. What also happened is that our fibre cable was knocked down start of last week, and I'm getting jerked around basically by the repair company. We're saying, oh, it'll be done this day, be done this day, be done this day, and obviously it's not done. So I don't even know when I can be able to upload this. We just had a bad snowstorm, and that was a result of the fibre cable being knocked down by a snow-laden branch. And those trees are another activity I need to take care of this year, to get rid of them, because they're way too big and they're reaching the end of their life, and they're just causing all sorts of trouble. Yeah, what's that? The components are so tiny, it's amazing. So tiny. How do people actually work with them? Oh. Does this want to come out yet? No. Jesus, it's really hard to carry a one-sided conversation. It's something I'm not good at. Especially with my brains firing at, I don't know, 2 farts per hour. So just in terms of electronics repairs and all that jazz, I've been buying a few bits on eBay to try and get some bits to work on. I've obviously, but I've been fixing some bits here and there. Of course, never did any videos because I don't know, just lazy, I guess. So I fixed a few bits, some Ninja appliances, bits and bobs here and there, nothing major. So I'll try and make an effort to do some videos. No, I think it'll be a great, because most of the time I've no idea what I'm doing. I ramble, as you can tell. It would be nice to actually people watching, and if I get stumped, which is going to happen a lot, that just people out there that can offer some suggestions or guidance, because I can only study so much, plus I'm an old fart now, so it makes it even harder to take in new stuff. Thank you, neural elasticity. Who does the card in here, actually? Ah. Bong, bong, bong. Ugh. So, OT. So we pop out the Molex connector, take the IDE out. What's this? An earth cable? Just this one here. Just a hard drive freed up. Let's take the rest of the bracket off this. I don't think this is much use to anybody. What's 160 gigs to anybody these days? A pittance. Okay, let's put that aside somewhere. A screw fell in here somewhere. There it is. Again, I'll just keep all these little screws as well. I am a fan of having an assortment of things properly put away and documented, but we'll see if that ever comes to pass, because as we all know, there's a big difference between having plans and actually getting them done and committing to them. So I'm just taking out, I assume here is going to be the power rail going by the massive caps. I can see the transformer. We got the AC caps here, fuse. I like how the little notch is taking out of the frame, so you can actually insert a screwdriver. Oh no, I'm talking to small people. Fast forward through this stuff. A tiny little battery cell. Interesting. That is a very short ribbon cable. Pop. Some serious heat sinks. I'm going to say on these MOSFETs, transistors, I don't know. I just hear the words and I repeat them, so it sounds like I know what I'm talking about. These chips there is going to practice the hot air station, taking these off and using a microscope, just to get you used to doing that. So unhandle this board immediately. Oh, it's plugged down into, okay. Oh, I need screws here, do I? I do. It's over here, I'm taking it. Yeah, very exciting. Moving the frame. No, never mind, I didn't. I lied. Remember Sunday when I said I'd kill you last? I lied. Okay, we got a little, snip that out of the way. So, on cable tie. Boop. So yeah, doing videos, like do I have an objective here with this one? Rather than just, I suppose, chat, I suppose is my main objective. I don't know. If people have any questions, of course, not many people are even watching this video. But yeah, there's some nice components here. I think these are inductors, I believe. Let me do a zoom thing like the professionals do. Ooh. Yeah, so caps got a very big heatsink on this chip here. I have no idea what that is. I'm not even going to try and look at it right now. Some transistors, more caps, resistors. ISO 01, I have no idea what that is. Isolator? Oh, is that no, I forget what it's called. Fuse, transformer, that's a big cap, what's the 400 volts. Yeah, so it always confused me, why would there be such big capacitors, but I'm just reading there not too long ago, it's a case of always kind of use double what your intended voltage is. So yeah, it makes sense, you know. Make sure you got different overhead. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll break that down into its component parts and file them away like an organized person. I won't do it. I'll pretend to and I'll get bored really quick. Some kind of crystal. Let's zoom back out again. Yep. Hello. Oh, wibbly camera. Let's bring it down a bit. There we go. Because I'm trying to see this and I've only a very small little viewfinder thingy to see with. Okay, let me move this up a bit. Hey, that's better. How do I get that out? Oh, it's a dirty door. Woof. So I have the sky card here. I'll do something fancy now and blur out any key numbers and stuff, so just in case there's any account information associated with that. There's a USB port there as well. Might as well salvage that, even though it looks a bit iffy, dirty, dirty. But the port itself looks alright. The USB connections too are filthy. That's weird. Look, the header there is it's loose connectors. That's odd. Oh, it's not loose. It's just one. I'm hallucinating. Never mind me. But yeah, they're nice, handy USB headers. You could just pop into anything else, really, any kind of computer motherboard. Let me snip that cable tie. Goodbye. There. Why is it so rusty in here? It was kept super well. It even had preservation oats put in it. Ugh. I'm sure it's like these tiny things or the remnants of. Hang on, see if I can zoom in. See what I'm horrified at. Oop. Focus. Yeah, all these tiny little these bits. I'm sure that's the poop of some tiny creature that has been having a whale of a time eating all these oats. Alright, let me try and fix that back again. Alright. What do we got here? Let's take these out. That fan could be useful. Oh, there's like thread goo on them as well. They're going to be fun to take out. Hooray! Please excuse the cat scratches on my hand. We have a new barn kitty that we've adopted, and he's currently been indoctrinated. So he's settling in, so he's over in his own little private enclosure. He's been here for about a month now. He was living in here in the shed temporarily while the snowstorm was here because the goats needed their indoor shelter because the weather was appalling and cold and wet and snowy and freezing. But he's back now. He's getting there. He's very affectionate with us now. It's fine. He's getting to understand that food is no longer a limited resource, that he doesn't have to gobble everything as soon as he sees it, that more will come. So he's getting better with that. He's seen the dogs. The dogs have been introduced to him, so the dogs know that he's not an intruder. He's supposed to be here. We've two dogs. I suppose livestock guardian dogs would be the nomenclature, I guess. One is better than another, but anyway, they get excited very easily when something new is running around, flapping around and making noise. But Odin, they're our main older livestock guardian dog. He's doesn't give a crap about the cat. Basically, he's more interested in trying to steal his cat poops because he's disgusting. And Freya, again, they don't really care. They know that this cat's supposed to be here. There's another cat here, an elderly cat that they're used to. So they have an idea. They get on well. There'll probably be some hazing and trying to force him to play. But yeah, he's doing well. He's healthy. He needs to put on some more weight, but that's happening over time. It's all good. He's a happy, affectionate boy. Sorry, his name is Perry. Perry is what he's been called. And he's a nice little black cat with a little tuft of white just on his chest. I'm sure I'll do probably videos of him eventually. I'll do more on the... I don't even know what to call our place. Homestead in compound seems a bit culty. But yeah, we just look after animals here. We have a lot of rescue chickens that we rehome once they're to save from being slaughtered for no reason other than it affects profitability. So chickens, we have ducks, we have geese, we have the 2 goat boys we got there started last year, and they're demons. They're lovely, but boy are they willful and stubborn. Yeah, keeps us busy. Not to mention all the other bits and bobs you need to do when you have a bit of land. Not saying it's not much, but it's enough when you're already working full time with limited hours in a day, week, month, year. Alright, so another simple USB header. Again, it's not corroded, it's some kind of potting compound, I guess. But yeah, it's a nice header, easy. Put in something else if a port ever broke. How do we take out this main board? Oh, clips for the front. Let's try and get the front panel off. Oh, the screws here at the sides. Let's get them. There's one here, one on the other side. Oh, my throat is sore now already. I had great visions. I have a week's holidays from work this week, started yesterday, and I was hoping I had great visions of, yeah, make some videos, get back into it, hours of hours, grind out some hours, do some stuff, get some repairs going, But yeah, it's like, right now I feel like I'm in a bubble of treacle and just blobbing through my days, and as a result it's making me very cranky because I hate when I suppose like many people do, when you've just simple plans and everything goes to heck. The fibre being broken, that has me pretty stressed out, especially since myself and my wife both work from home. I have rigged out a temporary solution, but I'd rather get away from it as soon as possible. Nice big mainboard in the front. I'm sure there's some LEDs I'd be able to steal off this. What are these pins for? I think just to help with spacers, just to help it fit in. Yeah, I'll take that apart then. Actually, I'll do it now. I'm sure I was babbling about something, but I have forgotten. Just my plans for the week, I don't make many plans, but when I do like them to kind of play out as I envisioned. but when it's outside of my control, it gets me very amped up, I suppose is a polite way of saying it. Especially being sick, I'm not a good patient, I suppose would be the. And when I get sick, I tend to get quite sick in terms of chest infection and a fair amount of downtime. And when it comes to bringing in the animals in the evening, they take advantage and become extra delinquent and bratty, and you know, decide to give you the runaround, as they do, like nefarious children's. Oh, some nice buttons in here I can steal. Okay. Big fancy chip, which I don't know what it is, and is there writing on it? Yeah, but I can't make it out. Lots of tiny transistors. I believe these are transistors here. NPN, or I don't know. I suppose I can steal the switches, caps. I think these are Zener diodes. I don't know the difference between a Zener diode and a diode, to be honest, but I can pretend. Got some nice little tiny LEDs. Again, I'll strip it for parts, just for the practice of desoldering and you know, removing components nicely, cleanly. That kind of freaks me out, this one, the way it's broken. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, I don't know. Seems to match up with here. How is it in? Oh, it's an IO receiver, idiot. Read it, it's right there on the board. Alright, let's put that over there with the other treasure trove of garbage. Okay, buttons are pretty much proprietary, all in one frame, so there's not much use from any of those for me. Alright, let's try and get the main board out here. If anybody's still watching this, kudos. You are entitled to treat yourself. One thing you might find as I go on, that I find myself I'm a very open person. Others might say overshares to the point of being an idiot and telling people things. Look, I can't even make words anymore because I'm worried. That I overshare, I tell things, I give away too much information basically. I give people too much power over me in terms of telling them what I'm up to. But yeah, that's just who I am. I don't know how to do the small talk thing. We can talk more about diagnoses and stuff, which has been something I discovered about 2 years back. Did some diving and I got a proper diagnosis into for autism, which is opened up a lot of, not saying opened a lot of new doors, but gave me a lot of insight into how I do things, why I do things, and why there's no way in hell that I was able to do things that I was trying to do growing up. So that's interesting, is that the word, rather than reckoning. It's earthed on there. Interesting. Sorry, I popped up there. It's interesting the way components are earthed onto the frame. It's the optical connector. Steal that. That could be useful. You never know. Neat. Okay, let me gas up the soldering iron. And I'll take this, unsolder this cable. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So, like, what I'm planning for this channel is basically more like a video diary type things for myself. Like, I won't all just be repair stuff. I do find it very interesting. I think it's amazing what people can do and how they understand these things and put them together. I just like the idea of, you know, if something's broken, is there a chance of it can be fixed rather than being thrown away, ending up on a landfill for no reason? Because I know these days manufacturers don't want people repairing things. They just want, throw it away, buy a new one. Hey, it's the new one, it's best now, it's blue. Okay, that should be warm enough now. I suppose I should do the thing of adding solder to this first, or flux or something, but it's fine, I'll get there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Melty, melty. Melty, melty. Come on. Let it go. Let it go. There we go. Clean the tip. And pop it off and put that away. And make sure the soldering iron's off and walk away. Bonus points to people that get that reference. Yeah, I don't know. Anyone is going to watch these videos. I think half the time I think they're just for me to look back on and go, haha, what a twat. But could be handy if I ever get people who actually might brave these videos and actually watch. If I do get stuck, they might be able to give some interesting suggestions, tips, guidance, point out, look, it's right there, you with it, it was there all along. Some stubborn. Come on, come out. Let's lift that up a bit. Because I do like watching repair videos. I think it's very interesting. The thought processes of some of them. Like I like watching the good ones. Like My Made Vince, Steve's Fix. There's others out there that I can't think at the moment, but they're two I quite enjoy because they're quite natural, down to earth. And just seeing how well they've progressed in their troubleshooting and our ability to deep dive really complex issues and come out with a solution. Half the time I'm watching and I'm like, I'm following it up to here and now he's passed. Like, I have no idea where he's gone with this now. He's gone off on super intricate stuff and I'm just like, yes, make the blinky lights come back. Hooray! I need to take these out. Do I have a thing for that? Will this fit? Nope. Will this fit? Almost. Next one. Hurrah! Yeah, rambling. That's what I do. So yeah, again, I was just saying earlier, I got some bits and bobs off eBay to try and fix. I have some bits and bobs previously. Can I fix them? I don't know, but I'll certainly give it a whirl. These things are probably going to be destined for landfill anyway. So there'll be no harm to... Is this going to come out now? No? What is holding this? Is there another screw? Oh, I suppose these will be holding. Okay, they're the last holding. I need a spanner. Sorry. Oh, we. Oops. I'm very much a person of having the proper tool for the correct job, and I have times like this of, okay, it's not working, brute force it, yeah, and I realize, okay, you know, you do your best to prep, and you see people just brute forcing it, and it works fine. Your case of, why do I even bother trying to do it correct with process and planning? Going to be free now? No, no, of course not. What's holding? What's hanging on here? Is there a screw here that I'm just not seeing? Standing under the board. Ha ha ha! Do 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 do! And I gotta build up because I have a habit of putting things down and. Oh, 80 gig personal space, so half the drive is taken up by Sky's bloatware. Interesting. You can feel the weight of the board slacking off there. Oh, that's just this. Damn it! Oh, but it's enough to move things out of the way. That. Hey, it's free! Ugh, ugh, icky. Ugh. Back into the junkyard of parts over here where I'll sort them out off camera because I don't know if I'll ever even do it. Teeny tiny washers. More teeny tiny screws. Oh, I have to hoover this place. All these horrible little old granules and bits. Ugh. Ugh. I suppose I'll pause this for a bit. Clean up a bit. Maybe bring out the microscope and the hot air station. And through hole. Yeah, and try and take out some of these components and things. Oh, camera's all askew. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, again, I'll strip out all these components. Bye for now, folks. If you saw for this long, I am sorry for making you, making you do anything. You did this by choice. This is on you. You did this to yourself by listening to me for so long. I'm going to log off now because I've got a cough.